these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This is Jaden Blue. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Peoples. Thomas brings it in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Check, Panther.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down at 7.
Let's go. 60, 60.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun on 3rd down. Peoples. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
Here we go. Gotta be lying.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Get it! Cougar 19!
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. No. Hey.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
2nd and 1. Drops it to Blue, complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
18 runner, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Dragon 60.
From the gun on third down, Peoples. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And his kick is good. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Richardson working from the gun. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Giants have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2nd and 11. Throw left side complete. That's Richardson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. This is good for a first down. His second grab in this NFC Championship bout.
70, hot 70. Go.
Operating from the gun. Peoples. Complete. Richardson has it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Peoples. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. Through the middle of the field. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. looking to put a drive together.
70 range, 70 range, 70.
Throwing after the interception. Peoples. Quick hitter here. It's complete. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
At the 40-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll run up the middle here with Blue. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
3. 70 Timberwolves. Rig alert, rig alert. Steady.
First down, and they go right back to Blue. They get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing deep.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Nick Bosa coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
On the jump.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
19. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to throw. Peoples. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Back to throw now on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Check. Back all 80. Rig.
Looking to throw. Peoples. Under pressure, and down he goes. Abdul Carter in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Under pressure, they got him again. Abdul Carter drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
On the set.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship.
Ready.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Ready.
They'll go to Barkley again. Now he's free at the 35. He may go. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 66 yards. And the Giants continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Giants 20, Cowboys 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 12. Off play action. Peoples. That is caught. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here. Over 20 yards. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. They hand it off. It's Blue. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd down in the yard. Back to throw. Peoples looking long for Thomas. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he's got his big tight end here. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Richardson looking to throw this. Now he'll tuck this and run. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Probably good with a PAT.
And the round is on here in this first half. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The final shot before break. Peoples. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Richardson to throw off play action. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try to run forward blue. And he will have a Cowboys first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. On first down, it's blue. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He'll try and do this himself.
Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete